Hey guys, the Langbanger here. This is the second video of my newest segment. Still calling it Pack Remix as of now. Basically what this segment is intended to do, let's just say theoretically they were to re-release all of the old Yu-Gi-Oh packs. I started with Metal Raiders. I did that video last week, but for this week, let's say Magic Roller, let's say they re-release that pack. I'm going to show you what I would like to see as Secret, Ultra, Super, and Rare. And then I'm going to go over some reasoning for all of those cards. I know this segment may not make sense to anyone. I mean, this is just purely for fun. I highly doubt we're ever going to get a re-release of a pack. Plus, you know, we always get a reprint set, stuff like Legendary Collection, Dark Beginnings, and all that. But like I said, it's just purely for fun, and I'm sort of doing this just because there's a ton of cards in every set that it should at least be rare and above, but they're common. And most sets, you'll see that most of the common and rares are better than the majority of the foils in the set, and I just think that's bad, because if a player buys a pack, they should be able to pull something that's half decent or at least usable. Now, I'm not totally rolling out that, you know, the packs are, you know, bad now, because I'm sure some of you guys enjoy that, but it's just like if I go through a pack, I'm like, man, I need something playable, something for a, you know, tier 1 deck, or, you know, tier 2. I don't want something for a tier 23.5, you know? It just doesn't make any sense, because these packs are expensive. I mean, $4 a pack, you know, you may be able to get them for $3, or, you know, or if you just go to Target or something, but, you know, you just want to pull stuff that's decent. But anyways, my secret rare list, I have Cyberjar, Giant Trunade, Upstart Goblin, MST, Painful Choice, and Snatch Steel. In the original Magic Roller, there were only 2 secret rares, but now I figure, well, who's really going to want to buy a box and just pull one of 2 secret rares? So that's what I'm also going to do with these sets here on out. I'm going to do at least 6 secret rares. I just really like this group. Cyberjar was one of the most powerful monsters ever. It definitely deserved some sort of a reprint besides a Hobby League. Plus, you know, there's debate on Hobby League cards and like if you can use them just because there's like you know, curve in the card. So I just feel that that's a really good spot for secret rare. Giant Trunade, one of the most powerful spell cards we've ever had, and it's never been anything above super rare. That's really a shame, but that's why I decided to put it in the secret rare spot. And, you know, a lot of you guys may be thinking like, hey, why are you putting all these banned cards as foils? Well, you know what, technically these cards probably will come back at some point. Not saying they're good for the game, because obviously, you know, they're beyond busted, but it's just like if we got Blackluster Soldier back, Dark Hole, and Reborn, you know other stuff's going to be coming eventually. I'm not saying like they're the worst out of the banned cards, but if they would even want to bring back any banned cards, you know, it just seems like the era has begun, basically. The Ultra Rares, I have Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, Relinquished, Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, Megamorph, Messenger of Peace, and Chain Energy. Now, by me naming those cards off, you would see that some of those cards were previously that rarity in that set. I just feel that's a good fit for the card, but then there's other cards that I just feel, you know, should have been higher than what they normally were. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon was a secret rare. Toons really never took off. Let's be honest, they're probably never going to get support again. So, you know, I know people wouldn't want to pull that as a secret rare. Ultra seems fine. Relinquished, I personally love that card. I feel that's a good place for that. Confiscation, Duo, and I'm sorry, I forgot one, Forceful Sentry. My apologies, guys. But yeah, I mean, the Trinity just broken beyond belief. Anyone who played back in the day would know how broken those cards were. If you opened up all 3, it was basically rest in peace. Messenger of Peace, that card has never been above super rare, and I just think that's like a shame and kind of like a kick in the face at players, just because there's a lot of like playable cards from back in the day and people just you know, they're just stuck using common versions or like super, but you know, people want ultra rare and secret rare, so why not? Super rares, Toon Summon Skull, Nimble Momonga, Giant Germ, Shining Angel, Tomato, Rat, Grizzly, and Flying Kimikari. All of the recruiters have never been foilized, minus Hobby Leagues, and you know, same thing that I said for Cyberjar. It's kind of iffy, but I like, you know, Momonga being a super and Germ being a super. Yes, they were both previously that, but they were champion pack foils, so they were kind of hard to get. So now people would be able. Oh, excuse me. Every time I burp, guys, I told you. My rares, I have Toon Mermaid, Sonic Bird, Senju, Spellbinding Circle, all the attack boosting cards, which would be Umiruka, you know, all the cards that, you know, give 500 attack to an attribute. Toon Mermaid, or I already said Toon Mermaid, I'm sorry, and Black Illusion Ritual. Those are all my rares. There were a few of those I wanted to foilize, mainly the Searchers, which are Sonic Bird and Senju, but I honestly ran out of room. I know you don't want to have too many super rares and ultra rares and secrets, that way, you know, you may pull something that you don't want, so I kind of tried to keep down on the number, but I also wanted to increase it a little bit. If that makes any sense, I have no idea. But yeah, guys, that's my explanation. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy this segment. It's just purely for fun. I'm not trying to do anything with it. You know, this is probably never ever going to happen. So, you know, I'm just doing it purely for fun. So, just let me know if I should continue this. If I keep getting videos of this segment that have more thumbs up than thumbs down, I'm just going to continue to do that, just because that tells me more people like it than they hate it, and most people just thumb down videos just because they're haters or, you know, jealous. I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys have no life. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I mean, you know, I always ask you guys to tell me what's wrong with my videos, and you know, I never really get responses, so I'm like, well, these guys just have to be trolls. But I'm done wasting your time, guys. Thank you for watching, and peace.